His lies kept stacking. Now she wants to send him packing. True, once Schiff's hoax collapsed, it's he who could now get axed. Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, that sounds familiar, has formally started the process of expelling Adam Schiff from Congress. The motion... Sounds like they hate the idea. The motion filed last week highlights Shifty Schiff's countless lies about the Trump-Russia collusion hoax. Like that he personally saw the smoking gun and that he's actually human. This guy lies more than John Fetterman's doctor. Luna also filed a separate resolution that would fine Schiff $16 million for his reckless claims, which means he better call Nancy and get some tips on insider trading real fast. But the Congresswoman raises a key question. How can someone pushing the biggest political hoax in history get to keep his job? You know, this isn't your run-of-the-mill lying. This is split the country in half, nearly pulling off a coup kind of lying, which raises another question about Adam. Why doesn't he just burst into flames? Anyway, I wonder what Adam thinks.
Hello, I'm Representative Adam Schiff. I need your help. I need to raise $16 million. It seems that during the Russia investigation, I told a few fibbity-bibbities. Shh. Any little bit helps. I don't plan on paying, but just think of what I could do with an extra $16 million.
Representative Adam Schiff, a politician whose career is barely alive. We can rebuild him. We can make him better than he was. Better, stronger, faster.
Impeached.
Wow. That was quite a... That should be at Cannes. That's the film festival, Kat. So, Congresswoman, why sue for $16 million?
So that was half the cost of what it cost the American taxpayers to really look into the Russia investigation, which is in total $32 million. And so ultimately, Schiff used his position, of which he was privy to information that not even other members of Congress have, because he was in charge of House Intelligence Committee. He fundraised off it, he used his position, and he's ultimately responsible for what I would say everyone watching this show knows, that families were ripped apart by this lie. And so he should be held accountable. And as a representative, we are not only able to do that, but it hasn't, to my knowledge, been done before, where someone's been fined that amount. And so I look forward to being the first and bringing this against them.
Is there a chance? Don't raise our hopes. I hate getting my hopes raised and then dashed. Like, remember when you took me to the fair?
Yeah, I made a deal, and they were supposed to keep you.
Yes. But is this going to happen?
So this is something called a privilege resolution, meaning that when I go back from recess, we are going to be calling this to the floor, and ultimately it will be up to the Republican House on whether or not they vote to actually censure him and fine him. So if you're watching this, I would highly advise you calling your representative and making your voices heard, because I am bringing this vote to the floor, and he should be held accountable.
Yeah. Kat, I feel like there have been politicians that have been punished much more severely for less. Like Nixon did nothing like Schiff. Schiff actually helped engineer basically what you would say is a moral civil war. I mean, almost.
Yeah, I mean, people were ripped apart by this. You're absolutely right. And a lot of money was spent on it. You're absolutely right. And it was my money, and it was our money. And just wait till you hear about the rest of taxes. People get so mad at me when I say, like, I don't believe in taxes. But it's like you don't realize all that money you're sending, it doesn't all go to, like, feed a poor, hungry baby. It goes to a lot of corruption. It goes to wars that you might not believe in. And it's crazy that it's seen as crazy to actually want to hold somebody accountable rather than just have to, oh, that's okay, we'll just keep paying you for stuff.
If I can just jump in real quick, too. You know, a lot of people are wondering, is that going to be something that he can personally pay for? He might be able to personally pay for it, but he currently has over $20 million for his Senate campaign. And to my understanding, he can make that payment of that fine from his Senate campaign. So if you fundraise off of it, buddy, guess what? You're paying up.
That'd be great. You know, You probably understand this problem pretty well because didn't your wife file a motion to expel you?
That's almost exactly what it was. And now that I'm thinking, if you can find people for lies, I could get even on this whole divorce thing. There are degrees of lies, and this is evil, and it's like there's little lies. We all lie. Like I saw you earlier, and you were like, "Good to see you."
Yeah.
But those are like little lies. Me and my ex-wife, we actually used to play this game called. Have you ever heard? It's called Two Truths and a Lie.
Mm-hmm.
She called it talking.
Tyrus, last word. Anything?
Were you done?
You might do one of those long jokes again.
It was a good punchline. Give me the machete. 16 million isn't enough.
Yeah.
He wasted 32. You know, and I overheard, the rumor bird told me that there was 20 million in this thing. Can we just scotch it up to like 22? You know, because this dude sat on TV and he said that he had heard things on that other network, which used to be CNN, now it's just C. Please see us. Please, somebody see us. That was good. But he led the coup. He was so proud of himself, and he carried on, and he got people to. I remember he literally was the star of the show.
He said
he was on every panel and everything.
He said he had information.
Yeah,
Yep.
he had information, and then
He
just
knew it.
Yeah. So,
You know?
I mean, that is like, it's almost treason, but you know, again, I'm
It
not a
should
lawyer.
make for a great movie.
Yes.
Because you know he's going to need some extra bucks because you know he has a side hustle. So if you want to go after him, kind of like you guys be like
Well,
child support,
they should
like hit
call
all his
it-
jobs because he also writes screenplays of movies that suck really bad. So
Well, they should title this one Sedition.
yeah, there you go. Yep.
All right, we got to move on.